the question or the name of the judge, should I say? Okay.
Tagayan ka na.
So let's proceed to our contestant number 6. Once again, the criteria for judging. Articulation, diction, grammar, 50%. Delivery, choice of word, 50%, for a total of 100%. Do we still have time limit? Or, okay, they don't have any time limit. Are you ready to pick the name of the judge?
Yes, of course, madam. I can't deny your beauty tonight. You're so stunning.
You too. Thank you, my dear. And you're gonna pick the name of the judge.
I picked Honorable Ricky Carbonco.
Do we have extra microphone, please?
Titik ka na?
Assumption.
Ay, nagali ka lang dito.
Kamusta ka, candidate number 6?
I'm good, sir. How about you?
Nahihirapan kasi you are both beautiful and talented. Of course, smart. So your question, education is said to be the equalizer for all. Those who want to climb up the social and economic ladder must pursue their dreams on the basis of knowledge and practical learning. If you were the vice president at the same time DepEd secretary, how are you going to provide equal opportunities among indigents, considering that many of them are still mired in poverty, lacking access to basic health and education opportunities?
It's quite long, but would you mind if I ask you to repeat the question?
Okay. If you were the vice president in at the same time the DepEd secretary, how are you going to provide equal opportunities among indigent, considering that many of them are still mired in poverty, lacking access to basic health and education opportunities?
Thank you so much, sir. Before I answer this quite wonderful question and also a mind-boggling, let me thank you, Honorable Panel of the Board of Judges, for making me into the top 5. Now, going back to the question, a question given a statement to answer a fact or doubt about a truth is how we exactly define or elicit a certain information. Where in a dictionary, I would just love to recognize it. Again, what a wonderful question that is, coming from our very handsome host here. Now, the question is, how would I be able to provide quality education as well as healthcare for those indigenous people due to their lack of resources, especially that poverty is a pressing issue. However, on the other hand, education is also a pressing issue that deeply affects our nation. To end this, we have to work hand in hand and take concrete steps. First, I would prioritize education and skills training, empowering individuals with the tools to secure better job opportunities. Secondly, I would focus on sustainable economic development, promoting entrepreneurship, and creating an inclusive growth. Thirdly, I will promote or enhance social welfare programs, ensuring that no one is left behind even though they are members of indigenous people. And lastly, I will encourage a culture of compassion where those who have more will extend a helping hand for those who are in need. I believe that if I am a Vice President of the Philippines as well as the DepEd Secretary, I would definitely invest in education, strengthen the social welfare development, foster foster economic development, and embrace compassion, we can end the chains of this problem and build a brighter future for every Filipinos, regardless of the race, being an indigenous people, a youth, a member of the LGBTQ plus community. We are all equal, and that we have the equal opportunity to quality education, health, and security. Let us unite and make a lasting change. Thank you so much.
Very well said. Contestant number 6. So let's proceed now to contestant number 3. So are you ready now, beautiful girl? Okay, then I'll pick the name of the judge.
I pick Honorable Raja Sabal Tamaya.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am, and to the board of judges.
Kagawad.
So here is your question. It is the fact that our Mother Earth is facing climate change and global warming. Human activities have contributed much to the changes on Earth, climate, and atmosphere. The most significant cause is from fossil fuel emissions such as burning, be it in a car, airplane, or coal plants that build up more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Factories and power plants that burn coal and oil also contributed green gases. That is why there is a gradual increase in the Earth as temperature, which we commonly call global warming. As a concerned citizen, how can you help the young generation to have awareness and be able to focus on mitigating climate change and global warming?
Pardon, ma'am, the exact question.
Okay. As a concerned citizen, how can you help the young generation to have awareness and be able to focus on mitigating climate change and global warming?
Okay, thank you for that question. Let me go there. Environment is our home, and it's really important, and we can never deny the fact that we are facing and we are experiencing a lot of environmental issues and challenges nowadays, especially here in the Philippines. We are experiencing floods, we are experiencing typhoons, climate change, and global warming. As a concerned citizen, one thing is for sure, I will use social media platform to share awareness and consciousness to every people, especially to the youth. Because I believe that we, the youth, is the hope of the nation. We have the voices, not only to address the environmental issues, but the other issues in our nation. Because I know that we youth is still the hope of the future, and we can embrace a lot of positivity and changes in our community. Because I believe that whatever struggles and challenges that we are facing right now in our environment, we can have steps, we can make ways, and we can be a catalyst of change and a epitome of hope. That after all struggles, challenges, and difficulties, we can step one at a time by having awareness, consciousness, and collaborative effort. Because after all, if we will amalgamate as one heart, one mind, and one soul, we can live into a one beautiful environment. Thank you.
Well, second contestant number 3. So let's proceed to contestant number 5. So I think our contestant number 5 is now ready to pick the name of the judge.
I nag-pick Sir John Joshua Bulon.
evening. I will read the question for Sir Joshua. We all know how the country's economy is kept afloat by the overseas Filipino workers with OFW remittances, which continue to grow despite the odds. In fact, many experts feel the remittances should have been in a decline for the last few years. Yet, year after year, we are amazed that the amount of money being sent home still continue to surge, even government remittances from the OFW, notwithstanding the situation of many of the countries that employ our kababayans. So the question is, what is your stand about the keen ability of our OFWs to endure adversity and make sacrifices for their loved ones?
Thank you so much for such a very wonderful and interesting question, Madam. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that our OFWs are definitely considered as our modern heroes because of their sacrifices, especially on traveling for far places. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that our family is the most essential part in our life. We definitely grow because our family will definitely sacrifice for us. They are definitely willing to travel from other places just to provide the needs of their children. I believe that our government should always give prioritize when it comes to our OFW people because they definitely give our country such a big deal for us to definitely uplift our country. And I think the best thing that I could say to our government who handle this kind of situation is that the desire to accumulate riches makes human being lost their sense of value. Things become much more important than people. Always wanting to become richer, the wealthy will lie, exploit, extort, corrupt, and be corrupted. Which is why we should never, ever let our kababayan sacrifices and give them so much priority. Because after all, our kababayan will definitely help us. And I believe that our kababayan will always willing to sacrifice for their family and at the same time to our government. That would be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Roseanne. Contestant number 5. Let's proceed to contestant number 8. So, are you ready for tonight? You may now pick the name of the judge. Sir Jao Handig.
Good evening, contestant number 8.
Good evening as well, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, the question is, cyberbullying is one of the most rampant issues that needs to be tackled. If we want to preserve the psychological state of mind of our children, based on study, teenagers these days receive bullying messages on the internet or mobile phones coming from either their friends or chatmates. Gone were the days where bullying only happened inside the school campus or in cafeteria, playground, and would stop immediately when the bell rang and had to go back inside their classroom or went home. As a game, and being considered in the third-class citizen, how can you save children from cyberbullying?
Well, thank you for that beautiful question, sir. Before I answer your question, I would like to greet a great evening to everyone. Good evening. Now let's go back to my question and let's pertain to my answer. Ladies and friends, let's always remember that the kids are the people of tomorrow. And cyberbullying is an evil act that can affect the physical and mental well-being of a person that can lead to depression and trauma. And my advice to those bullies, just live your life with so much love and spread goodness toward others and learn to be more accepting because God shaped us all. And my advice to those people who suffered from cyberbullying, just to rise above a hate No matter what life throws at you, be kind and have faith. Thank you, because that's a mental mapping process and your mouth can speak. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you very much. Very well said. Contestant number 8. And finally, contestant number 9. Honorable Anne.
Good evening, contestant number 3. Grabe, akala ko nasa binibining Pilipinas ako. Gagaling yung lahat. Congratulations. Thank you. The Philippines is considered rich in natural resources. We have fertile, arable lands, high diversity of plants and animals, extensive coastlines, and rich mineral deposits. We use all of these things to survive and satisfy our needs. Given our location near the equator, do you think it is related to the presence of these natural resources? Please justify your answer.
Pardon me.
Yung question na lang ba or not? Yung question na lang. Okay. Given our location near the equator, do you think it is related to the presence of these natural resources?
For the last time.
Okay. I'll repeat na lang lahat. Okay. The Philippines is considered rich in natural resources. We have fertile, arable lands, high diversity of plants and animals, extensive coastlines, and rich mineral deposits. We use all of these things to survive and satisfy our needs. Given our location near the equator, do you think it is related to the presence of these natural resources? Please justify your answer.
I believe, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Dahil ito ay nilikha ng Diyos. Hindi natin matatamasa ito kung hindi binigay ng Diyos. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, maraming tao ang nakakalimutan maging makakalikasan ngayon. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, through proper education, each one of us should need to educate that our Mother Earth doesn't need us, but we need Mother Earth. That's why we need to keep our planet safe. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, kailangan nating paunlarin kung ano ang nasa ating bayan. Dahil I believe, ladies and gentlemen, huwag tayong maging dayuhan sa sarili nating bayan. Ang kiligin natin ang sariling atin. Thank you so much. Well said, contestant number 9. Ang gagaling po. Ang tatalino po ng nakapasok po sa ating Magic 5. Agree po ba kayo? Napaka-intelihente talaga ng mga members ng LGBTQ+ community. Maaari po ba naming maramdaman ang malakas na palakpakan mula sa Umabay Interior? One more time, pinakamalakas! Thank you very much. Do you have your bet tonight, ma'am? Who's your bet? Ikaw, sir, who's your bet? Si SK, may bet ka ba dyan? Are you still single?
No.
Ready to mingle? Okay. How about you, sir? Do you have your bet? Lahat naman. Dito tayo sa kabilang banda. Sino ba ang bet natin? Sino ba po yung bet mo? Ikaw, ma'am. Sino ba ang bet mo? Okay, sir. Sino ba ang gusto natin? Sino ba, sir, ang gusto mo? Okay, meron po. Sir, sino bang bet natin dyan? How about dito sa ating mga gwapong bisita, sir? Sino bang bet mo? How about you, sir? Kayo, sir, sino bang bet natin?
Namiskin din lang. Ikaw, ma'am.
How about you, ma'am?
5.
Okay, how about you, ma'am? Who's your bet?
5.
And how about you, ma'am? Who's your band?
Number 6.
And how about you, ma'am? Sino ba ang gusto mo? Tanungin natin ang bata. Sino ba ang gusto mo sa kanila manalo?
Para.
Okay, dito tayo. Sino ba ang gusto mo manalo? And how about you, ma'am? Sino ba ang gusto mo manalo? And how about you? Ikaw po, sino gusto mo manalo? Okay, dito tayo sa kabilang banda. Sino gusto nyo manalo? Okay, how about you? Sino gusto mo manalo? Okay, lahat po sila magagaling ngayong gabi. And we have our respected panel of board judges who will choose and who will be crowned Miss Day Queen of Festival 2023. So before we're going to reveal who will become our grand champion tonight, I'd like to remind everyone that our final question and answer portion, we have the criteria for judging. Articulation, diction, grammar, 50%. Delivery, choice of word, 50% for a total of 100%. To the organizing team, thank you very much. To the handlers of our contestants, maraming salamat po. To all of you na nandito po ngayon, thank you very much po. Sa ating coordinator, thank you very much. And company, and of course, we want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. Sheila Binira, Mark Zaragoza, Forlan Ramos, Anthony Miguel, Sherry Ramos, Christopher Patrick Ryan, Red Daniel Ramos Tunicampo, Ron Hello, Mama Joy Pastor, Papa Pools TV, Kagawad Jesse Iban, Kagawad Nenny Ramos, Kagawad Kato, Irene Tismo, and we also have Great John Tismo, Arlene Ramos, Jen Ramos, Ma'am Sherry, of course, Kagawad Roldan, yes, remember, Honorable Mateo Mazamo Sr., Honorable Nicolas Balon, Honorable Julius Honorable Aldous Pitos, Sandy Mays Plani, Rowena Ute, of course, to the SK Chairperson and Councilman, Honorable Joshua Higante, Barangay Captain Jason Ramos and Councilman, Colleen Zaragoza, the coordinator, Jerome Balador, SK Secretary, Shanna May Tumbaga, SK Treasurer. Of course, we'd like to say thank you very much to the Sangguniang Kabataan Kagawad. We have Arnel Ramos Jr., Zell Zampaga, David Zampaga, Cheryl Higante, Rihanna Abad, Rhea Teacher, Robinson Zampaga. To all Barangaytanos, maraming salamat po. To the parents of our beauties, thank you very much. Sa ating sound system, to the tabulators, to our board of judges, and to the rest of our guests for tonight, thank you so much for gracing this momentous occasion. I salute to all the people of Barangay Umabay Interior. So before we are going to reveal who will become our next ambassadress of goodwill tonight, I have here the certificate of appreciation to our distinguished panel of the Board of Judges. May I request our SK Chairman and Councilman to join with us here for the announcement, for the certificate of appreciation to be awarded to our distinguished panel of the Board of Judges. Republic of the Philippines, Province of Masbate, Municipality of Mobo, Office of Sangguniang Kabataan, Barangay Umabay Interior, certificate of appreciation is hereby awarded to Jessica Tamayo. In sincere appreciation for this gracious acceptance for the invitation for tonight's event. Signed, Joshua Higante, ASCII Chairman, Jerome Benador, Youth Organization President, ASCII Secretary, Jason Ramos, Barangay Captain, of course, Christian Zaragoza, the Youth Organization Coordinator. Next certificate of appreciation is hereby awarded to John Joshua Bulon. Next, we have this certificate of appreciation is hereby awarded
Boys, all type of boys, black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese boys, white, black, black, Italian.
Another certificate of appreciation is either wanted to Ma'am Anne Salvacion.
Ain't no shame, ladies, do your thing. Just make sure you ahead of the game. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I'm on my back now, living at the first sit. This perfect, I think it's like that. This perfect, I think it's like that. If you gotta be, let me take a shot.
And another certificate of appreciation is either wanted to our barangay captain, Honorable Jason Ramos. Another certificate of appreciation is either wanted to Ma'am Annabelle Sigarino. Another certificate of appreciation is here awarded to Ma'am Nelden Norte. And another certificate of appreciation is here awarded to Sir Edgar Castillo. Once again, I would like to say thank you very much to our panel of the Board of Judges, Sir Ricky Carbonco. Thank you very much, sir. Ma'am Anne Salvacion, Ma'am Edeline Gigante, and once again, I would like to say thank you very much to our judges, Ma'am Gigante, Sir Handig, Sir Carbonco, Ma'am Jezebel, Madam Anne Salvacion, and Sir Bolon. Thank you very much. You have your difficult test tonight, but na-appreciate po ng LGBTQ+. Ang effort po ninyo ngayong gabi. So this time, may request once again, our Magic 5, please be here for the announcement of our second runner-up, the first runner-up, and of course, the Miss Gay Festival Queen 2023. For a second runner-up to be awarded by Ma'am Edeline Gigante, Honorable Ricky Carbonco, you will receive in cash, a sash, a bouquet, and a certificate of appreciation.
Pag may push.
Our second runner-up, I already have the result. I think our judges already checked the result. Thank you so much. Okay, let's reveal our second runner-up. Contestant number 3. Once again, to be awarded by Ma'am Edeline Gigante and Sir Ricky Carbonco. Our second runner-up will receive cash, a sash, a bouquet, and a certificate of appreciation. And our Mystic Red Queen Festival 2023, once again to be awarded by Barangay Captain Jason Ramos, SK Chairman Joshua Igante, Dr. Jezebel Tamayo, and Sir John Joshua Bulon. So before I'm going to reveal the title tonight, I hope that all of you guys are having a great time. Let's enjoy this momentous occasion because this is once in a lifetime occasion. Once again, I am Dawn, 3 months and now your host. God bless Umabay Interior.